Hey, what's going on guys, it's Pistol Pete here, and today I'm doing a 2016 review, and this is just going to be off the top of my head. Like, I'm just going to browse through my Instagram and pick out some key points that happened in 2016. It's been both a good year and a bad year. It's really weird, and by all means, don't feel sorry for me at all in this video, because the start of it's going to be kind of depressing, because I know that it's just what happens during the beginning of 2016, and you know, shit happens and you just gotta kind of like move on, and it took me a while. It took me like a good few months to actually move on from what happened at the start of 2016, but as you guys find out later in the video, like all things, it all fixes itself, and yeah, it kind of just straightens out and becomes quite a nice story. Alright, so let's start in 2016. Now, at the beginning of 2016, it was also the end of my first relationship, and my ex was cheating on me with one of my friends, and I was very upset for a while, and it really got to me. And like, looking through these pictures, like it's kind of weird. Like, it scarred me for a while, but you know, time heals things, and that's one thing you kind of gotta just realize. Because it was so fucked up, it really did affect my mental state, and I started kind of being a weird goth. I was like wearing black clothes, and I was just covering up my face all the time. I was just really socially awkward. I just didn't want to really speak to anyone. Like, I had my friends who were always there for me, and you know, no matter what happened, like they were there for me, supporting me through that tough time, because they also knew how fucked up it was. Thank God to them. They were helping me through it, and if I can, I'll throw up some of the pictures up on this video, but if not, it's fine. You can just go to my Instagram, it'll be on the screen here. Okay, moving on. Past that, I started making new friends. I was in graphics, and I had this friend called Dylan. He's awesome, and I wasn't the most confident guy in my sixth form, but he really did help me, and he invited me to a few parties and stuff, where you had to have like VIP bands to get in, and all that jazz, and I don't know, that really sort of boosted my confidence. And I also had like a few other friends that I've known for a while. Actually, my friend Louis, I've been friends with him since I was like, I don't know, about 6 maybe, and he moved to America, and I never saw him again, and at the time I was living on like the other side of the city, and he moved to America, and then I moved back up to the other part of the city, which is Mumbles, and he ended up living on the same street as me, and we ended up being friends, but we didn't recognize each other, because like it was so long. It was like nearly 10 years since we've seen each other, and yeah, we we ended up being friends, and our parents met, and they were like, oh my god. It was quite funny. We also have my graphics work. I did pretty good in graphics. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised I got a C though. I was expecting like at least a B, but whatever. We also have IT. That was a bit of a dodgy lesson. This video is going to be very long, by the way, so, you know, stay around for as long as you want. Just, you know, chill out, enjoy. This is just more of a personal reflection of my year, so it's kind of like a video of getting to know me a little bit. Yeah, our IT teacher was really weird. He's like kind of a pedo, and I know I shouldn't really say stuff like that, but he genuinely was really weird. Yeah, he used to touch everyone in class. He also screwed up everyone's marking, so everyone got a U in the exam. And that's one of the exams I failed. I failed computer science and that, and I also did sociology and graphics. Graphics was pretty good. I got a C, but oh well, I think I could have done better. And sociology, my teacher was a dick. He was such a piece of shit, literally. He ended up kind of getting into an argument with me. Like, we went on good terms. Like, I did pretty well in the exam. I did like one of the best, and I was the only guy in the class, so like I think in that sense, like, I was the only sort of guy he could pick on. because the rest of the people are just girls, and that was quite unfortunate. But yeah, I had a great group of friends, and I'm still friends with them to this day. Like, despite the fact I moved out of sixth form and into college, like, I'm still friends with these guys, and literally I love them like a family. They're all amazing, and one of my friends, Harry, he's actually come to college with me, and he's like, I know we've known each other for years, like since primary school, and he's pretty much stuck by me like through college and sixth form, which is pretty awesome, and we always hang out and stuff. And I'm not promoting marijuana, you shouldn't do it, but personally I think that's one of like the main drugs which I think should be legalized. I mean, it's actually not too bad. It just relaxes you, it's never killed anyone, unlike alcohol and tobacco. So, you know, I honestly don't see like why it's not legalized. But yeah, we go on the sesh. We go to the Big Apple quite a lot because the view up there is insane. You get to see the entire city, and it's so good. And there's been a few birthday parties on the way, Ben and Alex, that was fun. We also have my 18th, and oh yeah, shit, I also had a Christmas party as well. But on my 18th, this girl called Georgia spewed all over the kitchen, all over the lounge, along the hallway to the toilet, all across the walls, beside the toilet, then in the toilet. Literally, it took me hours to clean that up, and it was on my 18th. Like, it didn't ruin my 18th, but, you know, it was still a pain in the ass to clean that up. I mean, if you guys ever have a house party, just, I don't know, have an alcohol cap, or don't invite people who just, like, overdo alcohol. I mean, I used to be like that. I always used to spew parties, but I've kind of tamed myself now. I go clubbing quite a lot, so once you go clubbing quite a lot, it builds up your alcohol tolerance. Like, you can do 20 shots and be on the verge of puking if you have a few more shots, but you don't actually puke, you're just kind of like drunk. And summer was a little bit dodgy. It was really awkward. I had a job, and I was basically working in a factory, coding, making the websites, and I didn't really have much social time, and my friends kept saying I've changed and stuff, and I was kind of breaking away from the group. Not the group in my sixth form, but I had another group in a college. That moment when your brother enters the room. But yeah, moving on, we went to Florida after the summer job, and Florida was amazing. We did like a little road trip. Best place ever. It's gotta be South Beach. Like, I highly recommend going there. When I'm older, I'm definitely going back to South Beach. Like, when I'm 21, just bring all your friends, go there, chill, party 24/7, literally party every day. Because down on the beach, there's like a load of nightclubs, and they're just going off every night, and there's so many people just having fun. It just looks sick. Unfortunately, you have to be 21 to drink in America, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Then following from my trip to America was college, and college is amazing. Literally, I've made so many new friends there. The first week was really hard, like, to make friends. I was kind of nervous, but overall, it's pretty good. Like, I'm enjoying college right now, and this half of the year has just been amazing from September to December. It's just been partying, drinking, clubbing, because everyone's turning 18. And I'm the first out of my friends to turn 18, and so you can just party all the time. It's just great. I love it. Unfortunately, Christmas, my best present was probably a bottle of Smirnoff vodka and a toaster. I'm also ill. I've caught this horrible cold, and I cough and spew, and that, like, I've probably cut this clip loads of times just because of how much I've been coughing. It's actually disgusting. But yeah, that's my 2016 review all in one. I probably didn't cover everything, but still, you know, just look on my Instagram, you can pretty much see the entire year there. Like, I post everything on Instagram, it's literally like my story kinda. So be sure to check that out if you want to know more. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.